We are here. That's hardly an option, otherwise we have a problem. What? I decided I'm gonna leave. I met a man yesterday at Yalbrooks. His name was Tryggve, and he is a smart fella. He wrote a book about his journeys, and he gave me the book, and I read it. And it was all about the different regions that he's been to, and I decided I'll leave. I'll go. And I thought it would be good if you'd come with, because it's better to travel together, and it sucks here. So I made a list with the different countries that he talked about, and I hope you like the same ones that I do. Otherwise, we have a problem. So here we go. First of all, we are here, which is a problem because it's not a great place. Yeah, I know, but it stinks. I'm sorry. It's not great. Wasn't it like just last year that in the winter we had a herd come back, or so it was supposed to be, but then the shepherds came back with 3 sheep because they ran into some Steinhanser people, and that's it. And then we ate the whole winter some nutrient rot paste. That was because we were here. The palace built a new outhouse over the river, and then overnight we woke up and came to the river, and all of a sudden the river was brown and attracted all sorts of wildlife. That happened because we were here. Or when the gangs fought over the 3rd block in the Valor Template and Renera got into the crossfire. What? It happened. It happened because we were here in this scrapyard of a kingdom. It's not even that old. And it has a king that can roll down the stairs and is a coward. I know several better places where we could be, and it's here, 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 here. Okay, hear me out. The map that I'm holding here is really not that great. If you want to have the real map, the actual map, you can go to a link in the video description and get it. Let's talk about the Dukedoms for a moment. All of it, not just our little spot. I think that's hardly an option. I've written something out. In 1088, the Illyrian judges estimated around 20,000 fatalities connected to the infighting. The judge, a Paisan, I don't know, commented, the lawless state of this group of dukes and lords should be considered a hazard to the fate of souls everywhere within the country, and constitute a state of emergency that transcends traditional borders. I've been out a bit, and you can't walk anywhere without them starting to look at your shoes look funny. Or I went to Asian Run, and they grilled me over how I pronounced bread or something. I was in Asian Run. I don't know if you enjoy the wasteland experience, if you want to go, and who would even let us in? If you think about it, we have Havetia, they're under siege, and they don't let anybody in anyways. You have the no man's land, Dorn, which it's in the name. You have the Edenic electorate, and they're poorer than us, which is quite the achievement. And then there's Steinhanser, which just, no. There's one spot in the whole place, which is all right. It's Agayata, the holy city. I read about it, and it's flying buildings, it's beautiful, temples. No, the whole city is flying. Think about it. The rents are gonna be sky high. Get it? No? Okay, you get my point. I think there are better places. Actually, I have done some research. Trust, I'll have some ideas. All right, so here's a great one. We could go to the Honordom Empire. It is a bit further away. We would have to go through Havetia and Rotland, and then somewhere, and then we would be there. But it might be worth it. It's pretty great. I found a piece about how the empire was created. Together, the 4 Honordom gods traveled 1,000 days and nights from the ruined homelands until they reached the high beacon and the bridge between earth and heaven, the sun, the sky father, lady of rays and sky of souls, holy Solano. All right. Blessed be the warden, blessed be the light from which he was born, as the prophecy is fulfilled in the center of the universe found, and humanity, which was led there, will protect it. I saw schematics of airships and they look pretty impressive. And the bridges in the center and the empire around it and the borders of the empire are protected by the knights and the wardens, which are armies that protect against the beasts and the barbarians. And so all of that sounds pretty good. But they're kind of a closed organization. You don't really get in if you're not born in. You don't have a tattoo on you, which you need. And I thought going there all this way and then finding out if you can stay, so sad. Then there's Norus. It's real pity. It's a great country. Unfortunately, I found some pretty damning evidence on it. But you'd love it. It has great mountains. It has warrior clans. They are at peace with each other, and so everybody fears them because they are united. Speaking of fear, they have these huge winged creatures with bat wings and a mouth. They look like dog mouths with an eel jaw, you know, like the two jaws that comes out of it. And it's pretty big. You can ride on it, and you can ride through the flying mountains that they have, which is, speaking of mountains, huge mountains everywhere. It's beautiful scenery. You'd love it for your poems. I'm thinking, think huge crystal waterfalls, forests in the deep caves, flying mountains. The issue, of course, is that you can't really travel really well. With the horses, you don't get everywhere, so there's a lot of climbing, and people from the outside, would have to get used to it, but I think it would be all right. Unfortunately, there has been some damning evidence that came to light. I've been looking a bit into it, and I found scriptures from an inquisitor that read, "The barbarian inhabitants of the untamed lands of Norus are known to live in territories impossible to traverse for our scouts. They claim," and here's the interesting part, "they claim to be led there by spirits summoned by their goddess who lives in the ground, simply referred to as Mother." What madman refers to the goddess in the ground as their kin? Who would refer to Akash as Mother? What? So all of this doesn't sound great. The previous ones, I don't know. Here's the one that you waited for. So all of that is a bit mixed. Let me tell you, fanfares, thank you. The only true country where you might be traveling to, which is Morou. Get this. Blue mountains stand guard over foggy meadows in the morning sun. The king and the farmer converse about the stories of old, remembering the day they cared for the fields together. Mages wander the expanse, searching for meaning and forgotten souls. Poets dream under the willows, casting themselves over crystal lakes. Castles watch over the lands built in the time when hells fought the beasts and creatures of the night. And honor is in the water ever since the resettlement and the return of humanity to the realm of rolling fields and mysterious forests. What annoys me where we are at, all of the stories about the ambiguous, two-faced characters that are gritty and rescue their soul just about in time before their death. What if we would go somewhere else, where it would be about the extent of your heroics, not if you were a hero at all? I think you'd like it there. It's far away from the chaos from the Dukedoms, has great scenery, it has all these poets that you can be friends with. And I heard they have a lot of Edenists there, so you could go to temple anytime. I'll go. Will you come with? Vote now if you want to come with or to stay. You can use the link in the video description to decide. This will affect the story. Vote now. All right. Let's go tomorrow to Morou.